Psychological myths that we can explain is violent offenders usually have a diagnosis of mental illness. When people with mental health problems commit violent crimes, the media takes a disproportionate interest. No wonder that surveys show that most of the public believe that people with mental illness are inherently violent. In fact, as Scott Bielenfeld and his colleagues explain in the 50 Great Myths of Popular Psychology, the evidence suggests that at least 90% of people with mental illness do not commit violent acts, and the overwhelming majority of violent offenders are not mentally ill. Some patients with specific conditions such as command-based hallucinations telling them to commit acts are at increased risk, but actual acts of violence are rare. A telling meta-analysis from 2011 concluded that 35,000 high-risk patients with a diagnosis of schizophrenia would need to be permanently watched or incarcerated to prevent one killing of a stranger by a patient.
The notion that a person uses only 10% of their brain is a myth. fMRI scans show that even simple activities requires almost all of the brain to be active. While there is still a lot to learn about the brain, researchers continue to fill in the gaps between fiction and facts.
Autism is caused by broken mirror neuron. Writing in 2011, the famous California neuroscientist B.S. Ramachandran stated, the main cause of autism is a disturbed mirror neuron system. Mirror neurons are cells that respond when we perform an action or see someone else perform that action. The broken mirror autism hypothesis is a catchy idea that attracts plenty of coverage and is frequently recycled by popular science writers. For example, writing in the Daily Mail, Rita Caro said autistic people often lack empathy and have been found to show less mirror neuron activity. However, a review published in 2013 of 25 relevant studies found no evidence to support the hypothesis. And just this month, another study provided yet more counter evidence. It is just one misconception about autism.
Human memory of the recording. The metaphor of memory as a recording is innovative because it implies an unrealistic level of accuracy and tolerance. Our memories actually represent a distorted version of what happened and they change over time. And yet, a survey of nearly 2,000 people from a few years ago found that 63% believe memory works like a video camera. This misunderstanding fuels related to misconception, for example, along the trustworthiness and eyewitness testimony. For example, many judges and police believe that the more confident a witness in their memory, the more accurate.
Students benefit from teacher catering to different learning styles. In 2009, bachelors said the fact is that no empirical evidence that support the concept that people have a preferred or optimal learning style. However, on year 2006, Gardner said that this is a potentially damaging since evidence from scientific experiments have shown that learning is accomplished best when we cooperate and try to engage as many of our senses and abilities as possible.